Guys, we've got Emirates Lions head coach Ivan van Rooyen. Let's to start with you.
That's a pleasure. This world case, how important was it to get that home, which is quite elusive? How important was it to get this first of all?
Yeah, I think it was, for us in terms of preparation and mindset, was everything. First game of a 10-week block, so that's quite big for us. First game in 4 at home, and the first game of 3 against the Dragons in about 6 weeks. We knew they're a team that really want to make a contest and scrap out of it. That's the way they play. I think their rucking is exceptional. So they've got the ability to disrupt you and make it ugly and almost make it disjointed. So in terms of that, I'm happy with the win. So it was a big focus for us. I think we probably left a couple of points out there. It potentially should have been a bonus point.
Ross?
Obviously, as you mentioned, you had a bit of a disjointed performance. What do you think led to that?
Like I say, it almost feels like you're stuck with slow ball the whole time. So with slow ball, then it's a race around the corner and it's a battle of the inches. So we saw a bit of space from upstairs. It almost like we felt that the pressure was there to. They put you under pressure there because it's slow ball. I think our management of space and our identification of space probably could have been a bit better. So it just became like a wrestle for way too long, if I'm honest.
Brilliant performance from Jordan Hendricks there. Gives you quite a nice headache with his form, and Gianni brilliantly playing early in the season, going with the SA team. So happy with him stepping in and stepping up like that, and as I say, giving you a good headache there as well.
Yeah, Jordy has been training exceptional, especially the last 2-3 weeks. Gives us something different, the two of them, and it's, like I say, it's a nice headache to have. One's defensively and kicking game world class, and the other one attacking wise world class. So depending on probably how we want to play, or in that moment we feel that's needed. Good to have both of them excited to play and make a difference.
I mean, with both of them, are they buying into what you're trying to do against? They have different qualities for different situations. Do they understand that in terms of for the betterment of the team?
Yeah, it's also they do, and it's also a case of developing both. They're still 21 and 22 years old, so both of them is growing in terms of their strength, but also what's needed in that moment as a challenge point. So yeah, like I said, both of them are really training well, pushing each other, and I'm happy for both of them.
Serious, or did you take him off?
No, we took him off for medical advice. So normally that's not the best sign if you go off that early. So hopefully he's okay, but we'll probably scan him 48 hours later to get a clear picture.
Ivan, dit gevoel vir spelers bietjie as individue eerder as 'n span speel in hierdie wedstryd. Hoe sien jy dit so of?
Ek sal nie sê, ek dink nie dis meer individueel as 'n span nie. Ek dink, soos ek sê, as jy stadige bal kry en jy met die battle self fight amper 1 teen 2, kan dit maklik so voorkom. Ek dink ons, ek gaan nie sit en sê dit was 'n gegelde performance, as ek so kan stel. So vir ons om aan te werk, kontinuïteit in terme van spasie en momentum, en die oomblik wat jy dit kan kry, dan kan jy na 'n ander spasie toe gaan. So ek dink daar was oomblikke waar ons regtig goeie druk op hulle gesit het, 1 of 2 goed waar ons gewerk het, wat ons weet ons gegroei het, wat ek dink goed gewerk het, maar oor die algemeen was 'n bietjie werk voor Scarlets.
Dink jy dit kan ook dalk wees dat dit hierdie maand is wat die spelers alwas wat 'n rol gespeel het?
Definitief. Ons was 'n week afgewees en 2 weke hard geoefen. Ons het voel, ons kan voel dat al was dit net 3 ouens wat SA toe gaan en teruggekom het ook 'n rukkie gevat om aan te pas. So ek dink verseker die kompetisie is so, jy gaan hier 2 weke afwees, daar 3 weke afwees. So 10 in 'n ry voel soos 'n hele super rugby in 1 blok, maar dit is goed vir ons.
En julle speel nou weer teen hierdie selfde ouens oor 2 weke in 'n ander kompetisie. Dink jy het jy iets gesien wat jy verskillend kan doen as 'n span teen hulle oor 2 weke?
Ja, ek dink verseker is 'n paar taktiese goeders wat mens kon gesien het van bo af, wat ons ook gaan analyseer vir die tyd. Ek dink hulle kry 4 of 5 spelers van balles af terug. So dit sal outomaties klaar verskil maak en hopelik 3 weke verder waar ons 380 gespeel het, sal ons beter wees. Maar ons weet hulle het die vermoë om met scrappy indeling te maak. So ons gaan meer met klinies wees, val met ons bal om het uit te wyk.
Cash, do you think the discipline is a bit worrying for you at the moment? Obviously, yellow against Ulster, yellow against Stormers, 2 today, and that obviously puts the guys on the back foot a bit.
I think the effect is obviously negative. I can honestly sit here and say that we really pride ourselves on our discipline. So I think more it's a acknowledgement of pressure in that moment and a better decision making than saying that discipline is bad. It's definitely not a discipline issue. Probably 1 or 2 decisions in that moment, which is part of the learning curve. I mean, I think it's clear for everyone to see that the increase in 10 wasn't to hit the guy on the head. Unfortunately, he did make contact. So something for us to keep on working, because if you concede probably 8+ penalties and in the wrong area of the field, you get stuck in your own half and concede points.
And do you think this one will sort of give a bit of a feel-good factor to the team going into the Scarlets match next week? And do you think that's another big game to try and get a win from, to then take that into the Challenge Cup, which must be extremely exciting for you guys?
Yes, on all accounts. Seeing almost the, I don't want to call it frustration, but seeing the guys' heads there, not satisfied with the win. For us, it's good to know that we probably could have played a bit better. Still getting a win. A couple of months ago, we sat here and we complained about not getting a win, so we can't get complacent and saying, we can't get arrogant and saying it's an ugly win. At this stage, a win is a win. Puts us in the top 8 of the competition. Opportunity against Scarlets, I think they came back well against the Storms yesterday. The moment they start playing with the ball, so a little bit of a different challenge for us there. But like you say, if we can hopefully manage 9 points, 8-9 points from the 2 games, it will definitely set us up for the EPCR.
And the EPCR, obviously, very big December, January period. They're going to be rotating a few guys and giving a few other guys a run and fixing the team up with quite a few games over this period, and interesting games happening on the 23rd and 31st of December.
I think the 23rd and 31st will be a challenge for all the South African teams, just in terms of mindset. Normally everyone's with their families, but fair bit of rotation. I think there was 3 or 4 guys that we gave the opportunity today already, and that's obviously not just for performance but also for carrying over for the 10 games. So yes, I think weekly there will be subtle changes. There won't be an overhaul of 12 or 10 guys, but we need to look at the bodies as well.
Shall we take one more? Happy?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,